So Jarrett Allen is back from injury, which is nice. So now we have our starting center. Even though we still need a backup center because Lloyd Ford doesn't really get playing time. Not when Jarrett Allen's playing.
Welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting
And this
game
Cavs team, they've turned it around compared to what they were last season.
I'm Brian Anderson,
For whatever
and Ali
reason.
LaForce, our reporter. And the
Even though
Cleveland
all the bring in is Malachi Branham. It's the only guy that they bring in.
And for Charlotte,
And yet,
Jared Allen. Paul is
they're
out there
3-1 to start the season.
Miller.
That's crazy.
Power forward position. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining.
I'm guessing Malachi Branham is the missing piece for their team. Because they lost Jared Allen because he got traded to us last season, so he must have been a missing piece. And Malachi Branham's averaging a career high in points. He's at like 23 a game or something like that.
Mobley outside. Mitchell against MP. Got a piece of it. Pass to Griffin. Lets it go from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Miller. Allen with a screen on Griffin. Miller with a pass to MP. Here's Salone. 6 to shoot. Miller outside. Releases. Jackson with a rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Mobley. Here's Branham. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get them open looks early.
Here's Charlotte. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from Pete, but they did it last time.
Yeah, there's a 3 right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
Ali LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Charles Lee. Ali, what do you have to offer?
I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Thank you for that, Ali. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Salon. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Branham passes to Mobley. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Allen.
I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Pass to Mobley. Griffin outside. Mobley on a screen. From downtown. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And that's what MP brings, the ability to make plays for others.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Over to the wing. Claxton a screen on ball. Branham. And can't get it to go. go. Now 1 of 2.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Far out. Salon's been insane to start this season.
Aggressive and a determined
This could definitely be a breakout season for him.
And there's the lob.
That's if we can, you know, keep him the ball
A guard
consistently.
with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Ball passes to MP. Ball outside. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Ball's got 5 points.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Bradham. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Here's Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Miller. Count it. Miller's gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell, the pass to Bradham. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass the ball. Miller outside. Now here's Allen. Fires the 3. Mosley grabs the board. Griffin against Miller. Here's Salone. Now the Hornets moving it up. Can't hit from in close.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bottle the shot.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to MP. Out to the right wing. Allen a screen. Oh, nice one-handed slam.
Salon's been amazing. Look at that. He's averaging 21 points per game as our like 4th or 5th option
Yeah, you like the pick to set up
this
the open
season.
shot.
That's
When
crazy.
it leads to a dunk, okay.
We're going to have even more success if he continues to play like this.
Talk it over with his guys.
Like, I would love to see him make all-star appearances because that would be huge. Because then we would have 5 guys who have made all-star games on the same team. It's be crazy. I mean, I was an all-star right out of the gate. Like, everybody knew that I was going to become a superstar caliber player right from the jump. See, Brandon Miller and TJ Salon, we didn't know how they were going to turn out to be. And they've just turned out to be playing at all-star levels. Like, and LaMelo Ball, he was already an all-star before I even started my career. And the same with Jared Allen, but he only made that one all-star appearance because James Harden
Now
got
at the
hurt.
leaderboard to see which
in
teams have the
2022.
toughest defenses this past season. Number
So
1,
he was a
Charlotte.
Their
replacement.
gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low scoring totals.
Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Bradham. Back to Mitchell. Now Griffin, guarded by Miller. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year.
Pass to Bradham. Here's Tubelis. Griffin outside. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. MP outside. Ball taking his time here. All sorts of time. Good as as the jump shot falls. Ball's got 7 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Griffin. And in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Ball outside. And he drives in. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Mitchell. They set the pick. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Pass to Brenham. Let's go with a 3. That shot off. Hornets leading by 6. Allen, right side. And here's Ball. Allen a screen. From the top of the key. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 11 points in the game.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
Pass to Griffin. Here's Brenham, covered by MP. There's 5 on the clock. It's a one-on-one situation. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. And it's an 11-point Hornet lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals playing disruptive basketball.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Here's Salone. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Out of bounds, it'll be Cavaliers ball. Charlotte making some changes. Porter Jr. comes in for Miller, and Daniels is subbed in for Ball. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Martin's checked in. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Brenham, looking to win the run. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Brenham's got 8.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Here's Salone. Now Allen. To the middle. Here's Porter. And Charlotte up again with the bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Cavaliers trail by 10. Now Mitchell. His last outing, he had 18 points. And he's going for the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Well played, and Mitchell puts it in the perfect spot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He ended up with 37 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to do better.
It's good. You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. A difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best. We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
And he drops it first. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Scott's checked in for the Cavs. Griffin comes in for Martin. Allen outside. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first. That shot is off.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Brenham, covered by MP. Pass to Scott. The 3 is up. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound of this one. to MP. Now here's Porter. Allen with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Daniels. No good from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Branham. Give him 8 points now. And they pick up 2. Branham's got 10 points in the game.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Daniels passes to MP. Porter with it. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. He has 7.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us and I'm coming for my revenge.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Tubelis. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And that one on Jared Allen. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Alright, I'm going to take a foul shot.
Martin against MP. What if it goes? He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Griffin, and it's Martin in at the 2.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Porter. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Porter's got 9.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Here's Ramsey. Hey, expanding his range. Miller pulls it in. Ball left side. Pass to Allen. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Hornet lead.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
Martin a screen. Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Martin's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Pass to MP. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Miller can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Griffin with it. Guarded by Miller. Griffin passes to Scott. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with a lead pass. Well done.
Now here's Ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Pass to Martin from outside the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. Martin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Griffin outside. Here's Ramsey. Pass to Martin. Down low. Here's Tubelis. Back to Martin. 3-pointer. Porter Pulls it in. Charlotte leading by 7. Here's MP coming to the basket. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Great job. MP just so effective moving downhill.
Here's Ramsey. No points yet. Pass to Tubelis. Hornets with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'm on Brad
MP
Miller.
outside. Miller outside.
Let's go.
It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Martin outside. Pass to Tubelis. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
And Allen gets it to go.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Here's Ramsey. Pass to Tubelis. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Miller outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Miller hits them both.
Yeah, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Caverliers trail by 14. Here's Bradham. He's got 13. Mobley on a screen. And here's Griffin outside. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Griffin. He has 6. Pass to Tubelis. There's the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Tubelis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Ball. He's got 14. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to Martin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he could be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Griffin outside. Over Miller. Hornets with the rebound. To the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
This is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Pass to Tubelis. Here's Bradham. Floats one. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
First free throw is good. And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Both shots good from the strike. Here's Daniels. No points so far. MP outside. Here's Salone. Allen on the wing. Nice shot from the wing. Allen's got 8 here in this quarter.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
To the right side. Branham passes to Martin. Here's Branham, covered by MP. Martin outside. The 3 from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Salone. Salone, he's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Wilkins. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And here's Mitchell. He has 6. Inside. No, stop it in there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity to 3-point play. It's going to be on MP. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. Charlotte leading by 15. Down low. Here's Allen. The shot off that time. Good D by Mobley. Here's Branham. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Salone, he's got 7 rebounds in the game. MP. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Salone. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Salone, he's got 8.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Tubelis from deep. Mitchell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic, just like Mitchell.
Come on, Salon.
MP outside. There's the triple.
Let's
And
go.
Salone gets it to go. Salone, he's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number 1 reason why they're winning right now.
Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Pass to Salone. They set the screen. And here's MP. Here's Wilkins. MP outside. 3-pointer, no good.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. But sometimes that's how it goes.
For 3. Martin misses.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And it's going to be a goaltending
Oh,
call
yeah.
here, so they will count the bucket.
I thought they called a foul on that one. Either way.
Claxton, he's
Get
checked in for
points.
Cleveland. Griffin comes in for Martin. Cavaliers trail by 17. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Allen.
You have to credit their effort. They've done an amazing job on the glass.
Go Salon. Oh, yeah.
And that one is stopped.
Oh, yeah.
He's been playing great
He's only
unselfish
getting better.
basketball.
You can
Really
see
putting
it.
the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now here's Mitchell. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Pass to Salone. Now here's MP. Here's Wilkins. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Mobley grabs the board. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. got rebound number 12.
That was Salon. Do his thing.
Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Salon. Here's Wilkins. MP outside. Launches a three. He drops it from range. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
MP being involved from beyond the arc is trouble for the opposition.
Now here's Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Lets the three fly. He can't get it to go. A dominating first half of play. So far, it hasn't been close. Charlotte on top, opening up a huge gap. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You take a look at the Hornets. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Taking a look now at our featured game, MP was exceptional in that first half.
Most of these plays have him touching the ball at least once right now. His awareness and decision-making has been tremendous. Anything the defense throws at him, he's got the answer for it.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Ball is out there with MP. Then it's Jared Allen. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Salon in at the 4. That's the Hornets 5.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Branham passes to Mitchell. Here's Branham, hounded by Ball. Back to Mitchell. Tipped away. Stolen by MP. And he lays it in on the break. MP's got 12.
And doing it all. MP with the swipe, the score. Wow.
How about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There is a position on the floor he can't guard. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
MP outside. Here's Miller. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. He's got 15.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job sliding through the screen. First to
Outside Mitchell. Going inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quick.
Back to MP. Ball outside. Miller outside. Allen a screen. Miller pass to Allen. And stolen by Claxton. Griffin against Miller. Mobley up top. To the middle. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up and he will put it down quick.
MP finds Ball. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Charlotte with another.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in the rhythm on offense right now.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Mitchell. Now Mobley. Jacks up a 3. The Hornets pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Salon. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Salon, he's got 18.
They're on
Griffin. There's a screen. The three is up. Sinks it from distance. He's got 9.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's MP. 12 points for him. Here's Miller. Trying to come right back with a 3 in his own, but it's no good. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Branham passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Miller left side. Pass to Salon. Allen a screen. Salon, no good. For Cleveland, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Branham. He's got 19. Three-pointer. And Cleveland another 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Charlotte leading by 16. Ball passes to MP. Ball outside. Here's Salon, covered by Mobley. Pass to MP. And here's Ball. 4-3. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Mobley finds Griffin. Back to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, ripped away. To the inside. And Miller the bucket. Oh, the assist by Embiid. Miller's got 17. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. And we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Here's Miller. After the basket by Cleveland. Pass to Salon. Nifty move. And he'll draw the foul. We'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He knocks down the first one. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Charlotte. Mitchell comes in for LaMelo Ball. And he can't hit the second. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
Now here's Mitchell. MP looking around. Now here's Miller. Defense is right there. Got it. Miller's got 7 now in this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to MP. Miller outside. Back to MP. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Branham. He's got 24. Mitchell, good.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Charlotte leading by 18. Mitchell, the pass to MP. Outside Mitchell. Porter with it. Takes the 3. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's MP. And that basket takes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
I love it when MP plays with this kind of energy. Fantastic fantastic job converting in transition.
Mitchell, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Branham. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds for the Caverliers as Cleveland retains possession. Daniels is checked in for Miller. Griffin against MP. Pass to Tubelis. Here's Claxton. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Claxton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Outside Mitchell. MP outside. Here's Porter. Cash gets MP, picking up the assist. Porter's got 14.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Inside. Here's Falon. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, we talk about competing, deep running at both ends of the floor.
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie.
I really like how they're controlling the pace in the open court.
And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on MP.
There is no quit in Donovan Mitchell and one.
The Hornets making a switch here. Ford checked in. Scott's checked in for Cleveland. Martin comes in for Branham. Hornets leading by 23. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Mitchell with the ball. 22 points for him. To the middle. Here's Tubelis. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw down. Defense got this looking good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Fires for three. Porter pulls it in. And for the Hornets, they're shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. And the shot goes in.
Oh, taking it to the hoop despite the coverage. MP.
Woo. Mitchell against Martin. Pass to Tubelis. Here's Scott. From the arc. Buries it from three. Scott's got 5.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
MP finds Mitchell. Here's Ford. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. In third, Charlotte.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
Allen, he's checked in for Charlotte. Banton comes in for Mitchell. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Ramsey comes in for Mitchell.
This guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
MP shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Martin right side. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3.
Wow, it's only a 10-point game now. As soon as I go to the bench, wow. We were up by as much as 26.
On the court right now for Cleveland. We've got Donovan Mitchell. Also Cody Martin out there. Nicholas Claxton out there at Griffin. And it's Tubelis in at the four-man spot. Now here's Griffin. Martin, the pass to Griffin. Screen by Claxton. No good on the three. Charlotte leading by 10. MP with it. Claxton picks him up. MP right through him.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland. The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on
What?
it.
How's no foul on me?
They've got to focus on assessing
What do you
just
do?
how bad this is and how they move forward. The
Bro,
adjustment time
that's
is
not
dry
fair on
early
me.
this season.
Okay, thanks
Come
for
on.
the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Randall's checked in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Tubelis. Takes a three. He buries it from three.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Ball passes to Allen. MP outside from behind the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Here's MP. Claxton with the block. Now Mitchell. Pass to Brennan. Griffin on the wing. Guarded by Miller. Here's Tubelis. Here's Claxton. Nails the baby hook.
Can't ask for a better look.
Far out. It's a 5-point game. We were up by 26.
Ball passes to MP. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. Monday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Pass to Salon. Now here's Ball. Miller outside. Ball outside. They get back on track. Ball sticks the three.
You know what? Everything's clicking. Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
Now Claxton. Griffin outside. On the wing, Mitchell. The three. Ball with the rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Griffin outside. Claxton a screen on Miller. Here's Griffin. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Down low. It's stolen away. There's Branham. He lays it up and banks it in. Branham's got 28.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
MP the pass to Miller. Yep, that one goes. And the Hornets lead by 6.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team, we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Mobley. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Salon, he's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for one.
Free throw good, MP.
Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
Now here's Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
Questionable shot selection on that play. Not really helping as they try and narrow you guys.
Salon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley. He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he's unable to get the second one. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. To the paint. Hornets with the rebound. On the wing, MP. Checked by Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
Free throw good from Allen. He makes 1 and 2 that time.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
And here's Griffin outside. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They're leading by 8. Pass to Salon. And here's Miller. Ball outside. Shot from the top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks it. The Ball's got 11 points here in the second half.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Hornets.
They look to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for MP.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Now here's Mobley. Puts it up. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Now do it. We're going to win by 10.
To play in the fourth quarter.
I got 21 points and 21 assists. Wow.